Okay, whether you are a true crime junkie, obsessed with a TV show, or you just want to laugh, we've got the perfect podcast for you.
Yeah, so today we're kicking off a brand new series to let you in on some of the best podcasts you may be missing, and we're calling it
Hoda and Jenna's Hot Pods. Okay, our inaugural, very first pod comes to us from two best friends in Oklahoma who have one thing to say. I've had it.
Let me tell you what I've had it with.
Okay.
Non-graduations.
It's the worst.
Jennifer Welch and Angie Sullivan, better known as Jen and Pumps, have turned their long friendship of rigorous honesty into one of the hottest podcasts around.
We would like to welcome you to I've Had It, a podcast about positivity and petty grievances and sharing light, episode after episode of unmitigated rage.
After Pumps, a lawyer in Oklahoma, hired Jen, an interior designer, almost 30 years ago, they immediately became an inseparable and entertaining duo.
When it comes to you, I'm incredibly nosy.
Codependent.
Yeah, totally. That too. And you, me.
Their teenage kids suggested they turn their constant phone calls venting about life into a podcast. And so they launched I've Had It this past October. In less than a year, the show has hit the top of the podcast charts, made headlines with celebrity guests like Kelly Osbourne and the Pioneer Woman.
The phrase that gets me, 10 years ago, I married my best friend. I have had it.
And captured the attention of countless fans like, I'm sorry, Rihanna, and announced a multi-city tour with a special stop right here for us.
Wow. Okay, y'all, thank you for being here.
Y'all have blown up. You blew up before Hot Pods.
Yeah.
Y'all were big.
Seriously, you've been on fire, and it all started just with an organic friendship.
Yeah. Yes.
Talk about how y'all met. I heard there was some slight roasting.
Well, I hired her to do my house, and she walks in, and I said, I'm a terrible decorator. You just do what you want. I don't have good taste, whatever.
Do it.
And she said, well, I know why you have bad taste. You have silk flowers on your table and
you're
a
welcome.
picture of silk flowers on your wall. That's the worst. And I mean, I fell head over heels in love immediately. I was like, that is the best.
I mean, for this to take off, it's more like you guys had phone calls and your kids said, why don't you make a podcast? Right. There are a million people who've been told you should have a podcast, but yours took off and got all this traction. How did you know that something was hitting?
Well, I think that right now in the Instagram world, everybody has filters on them. It's all these inspirational quotes. Nobody has time for that. It's not sustainable. It's so much more fun to trash talk. It's so much more therapeutic. We all know it. So let's just own it and do some, high quality trash talking.
Y'all are also just hitting things that are so like we just had that one example of the graduation for first graders. Yeah, first graders. That's not even a big year.
It's like, how can you not graduate from preschool? Like, doesn't everyone?
Yeah, why are we celebrating the lowest bar thing? Preschool graduation. It has to end because these kids are going to be monsters.
What else have you had it with recently?
TSA. We've always had it with TSA.
And what's the issue there?
Everything.
Well, I'll tell you, on our flight here to New York yesterday, I had it with you. We're on a plane. Our flight's delayed, and the lady comes on, and she's doing an announcement about a repair they're doing on the plane. And this woman sticks her hand up in the air on the airplane, and I'm like, we have a brand.
She said it was a good question.
You were a total Karen.
I know, I was.
What was the question?
She was like, so if the flight gets canceled, are you going to rebook us? Which one thing I've had it with are stupid questions.
But I knew they would rebook us, but if they get us like a different plane or if we had to
it was a complete
You know what? She was just wondering if she could make it to the Today Show, okay?
What if we don't get there? And I was like, oh, we'll get there.
Oh, we'll get there.
Pumps ask her questions. Okay, there's a game y'all like to play.
Yes.
We're going to play it.
Okay.
Tell us what it is.
Okay, it's called Had It or Hit It.
Okay.
So we're going to list something if you've had it with it or if you really love it and you'd hit it.
We want to hear y'all's comments too because you're funnier.
Yeah. People with separate Instagram accounts for their pets. Had it or hit it.
Hit it.
You like it?
Oh, and you miss.
I've had it.
it.
Listen, I love my cat Holly so much. I like to talk about her in all my spare time. I like to show strangers her picture.
Right.
But I want to protect her privacy. I am not gonna put her out there for any old creep.
Have you ever looked at someone's puppy like Insta?
No, do you like their
Hit it. I'm totally in.
Thank you.
I like animals.
You
like animals and you all don't? Okay.
No, I like animals,
okay,
but I
what's
don't
the
need
next
to put
one?
them on Insta.
Next. Okay,
you don't want
next.
to protect your son.
Next.
Had it. Well, my dogs are my biological children, but that's neither here nor there. Had it or hit it voice memos.
I love a voice memo.
Hit.
We love it. You know why? Because one time.
Twice. Well, one's for me, one's for you.
Oprah left us a thing.
No,
so we saved it.
Yes.
And now we have it for
and now we have it,
eternity.
and it's not a voicemail that you might delete. Continue.
Had it.
Not that we're showing off.
One more.
Had it or hit it, neighborhood Facebook groups.
Had it.
Had it.
It's just nosy people.
The worst.
No, and you know what else we've had it with? Those text chains with all the moms. No, thank you.
How do you get off?
The power moms are the worst.
This
is a huge problem.
It's
grandstanding. They're showboating. They're grandstanding.
Right.
They're trying to outbake everybody. I've had it. I've had it up to. We've already been to school. Why are we up at the school hanging out?
I don't care if the teachers think I'm great. We're done.
Yeah, I don't have any desire to go back to school and grandstand. You drop the kids off and leave. Why are they up there? What are they doing?
Also, the text messages just make you feel bad.
Right.
You've forgotten a million things,
Yes.
and they blow up your phone. Therefore, you're not paying attention to your own children.
Right, because you're trying to answer all these texts that don't matter.
My favorite part is she said, "What are you still doing there? Drop your kid off and leave."
They're grandstanding.
I'm dying.
Okay, wait. We want to be friends with y'all.
When's your tour?
Okay,
We can't say the name of it on TV.
No, we cannot, but you can go to our Instagram at I've Had It, and we have new tour dates. So next month, we're going to Atlanta, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., and then the month after that will be New York, Toronto, and Chicago.
Oh, we go to New York. Will y'all come back here and make us laugh?
Yes. We might even get you some tickets.
Okay, we're coming.
Okay. And y'all can listen to their podcast.
Oh my God, y'all are so funny.
You get why everybody loves you. Wherever y'all get your podcast.